But well, I'm just gonna wait for some people to come in. So yeah, how's your weekend been then, Freaky?
Busy. Very, very busy, but really good.
You gonna tell us what you've been doing, or is it all top secret?
Can't talk about it.
Oh no.
But it has been a very productive weekend. Yeah, working on more music, working on a couple of different things, working on a couple of different scenes, some furniture for some stuff. Yeah, it's been good. It's been pretty decent.
Yeah, and it was another good creation challenges yesterday. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun yesterday's creation challenge. We ended up with a crazy number of people on at one point. It was ridiculous.
90.
Yeah, insane. Raided twice or something. It was just, yeah, silly amounts of fun.
Right, and just... So you can hear... MickYayger is first.
Have we started streaming?
Oh yeah, no, we're streaming. It's live and just... Just in him. How about you, MickYayger? Did you get up to much this weekend, or...?
Oh, well, actually, some couple things have been going on this weekend. One, I got a weighted blanket. That's pretty nice. So I've been sleeping with that. It was my second sleep last night.
Hey, what blanket?
A weighted blanket. 15 libs, 15 pounds. It's just a blanket that's heavier than normal blankets, and it makes you sleep like a sweet little baby.
Is that the ones they fill with the beads so that they're heavier?
Yeah.
It feels like you're having a hug.
Yeah, for once I'm being like cuddled while I fall asleep, it's nice.
And Team PDF raided. Thank you, Team Pig Detective. And Harold, thank you for subbing up again. And you, Freaky, thank you for subbing up again. You are all legends. MickYayger sounds familiar.
Oh, Dorian, you stud. Hello, Dorian. Oh, Dorian, oh!
Right, just going to share a few links. Right. But yeah, the Pig Detective, Lot and Sebastian, thank you for the raid. That's, gets us off to a good start. Right. So I'm just a little bit quiet. Just I can't multitask. I'm used to set multitask. I don't know about you guys, but
my brain's not big enough for multitasking. I can only do one thing at a time.
Same, absolutely same. I cannot multitask at all. In the chat, we have KeldBjones, DirtyHarolds, Wargobble, Lottie, Reddish Boat, Dorian, Fleckermancer is also here as well. Yeah, we've got a lot of people watching already.
Damn.
Dang, sir.
Right, just put a link on Twitter. Just now everyone know we're live. I don't know if it helps or not, but go up a little bit, right? Okay, so that's it then. That's that done. Best turn off phone vibration because I'm professional and all that.
Standard. KIF 1984. Hello. Dorian won Jackbox on the PD stream apparently. Dirty Flusher, hello sir.
Hello, Dirty Flusher. Congrats on the release of your game. I know you've been working on that for a while now, so it's nice to see that out. But okay, so here we go. This is Dreams Buddies episode 7, Best of Dreams. Yeah, so this is the collection. You can actually, this collection is actually released so you can play along with us if you want to. That's entirely up to you. So yeah, it's Indreams by the episode 7 with me and Freaky. How you doing, Freaky?
I'm pretty darn good.
Pretty darn good. And we got a guest today, which is MickYayger, aka Killiterous.
Hello, my dreamers. Hello, hello. Hope you're all doing extra well, extra amazing on this beautiful Sunday day or night, depending on where you are.
Indeedio. Monday morning for some, even.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Alright, so I got to turn off some redemption points.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. Is that... Who just redeemed it? Yeah, MrCaseyJones. It would be, wouldn't it? Alright. Sorry.
So, while Sam does that, I will do a little bit of a plug. So, the subscriptions and bits and all of the other contributions that go towards any kind of monetary gain all go towards GamesAid, which is a combination charity for a whole bunch of different good causes in the United Kingdom, predominantly focused towards kids. So thanks to all subscribers, all the spenders of bits, all of the various people who support the stream and everything that we do. It's much appreciated. The link is now in the chat if you want to have a look-see at the actual cause itself. But yeah, so all of the bits go to a good cause every time. So thank you very much, everyone.
Yep.
Much appreciated.
Very much appreciated. Okay, so where are we now? Do I have to do this request? We'll do this request for MrCaseyJones. I'll play Stickman Dance with charity.
Oh no. Well, I don't know what Stick Hand Dance is, so I don't think we can do that.
Right, So, Jamasonar, thank you for the bits. Fleckromancer, thank you for the sub. I've train going. Thank you for the 50 bits, Fleckromancer, and thank you again, Jamasonar, for the other 25 bits. Like Freaky said, it all goes to GamesAid. So all of you are legends, and really appreciate it. So let's start this off then with a fart from Alexa, because I've got to turn off the rewards, and Casey got in there before I had the chance to turn it off. Alexa, fart.
Okay, here's Big Fart. That was a lovely one. Shall I play another fart sound?
Do another one.
That was an engine 101.
I bet this actually isn't Alexa doing this.
Do another one.
That was a ketchup one. Try asking me for a squeaky balloon fart.
Alexa, no more.
That was a
Alexa, stop. She's disobeying me.
That was a very squelchy one.
Alexa,
Try up.
stop.
Okie dokie.
This is the beginning of the end. When AI starts disobeying. So, we got more. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Go on in here. So,
Hype train.
Freaky, thanks for the gift sub. Fleck, thanks for the gift sub. Sebastian Team PD, thank you for the 100 bits. Fleck, thank you for the 45 bits. And Jamasonar, thank you for another 25 bits, right? Damn, everyone's just very charitable today. But okay, so should we get things started? Again, thank you everybody for all the bits and the subs. It all goes to charity. So, and Angelo, a sub to tier 1. Again, thank you for this. Thank you for the sub.
Choo choo! Hype train.
The hype train is in full steam. We're on level 3. Damn. Okay, so like I said, the Dreams Body creation playlist the collection is released, so you can play along with us. And yeah, should we get into it before we...
Let's get stuck in.
Are you going to play along with us, Kill, or are you just going to
Oh, I'm playing along, my good sir. I've got the Dreams Body episode 7 right on my screen. Ready all to go.
Oh, have you seen the creations I've got in for you?
I did. Oh, I did indeed. I did indeed.
What do you reckon?
The happy birthday, sexy hug Notre Dame, and that should not have seen the light of day. But I guess everyone's gonna see what I do for my stud birthdays.
But we all know you're more of a streamer than a creator, right?
Yes, sir. I am indeed.
All right, and so this is well, it's got almost 1,000 thumbs up already. This is Ninetales, just a demo, but damn, this is good. Really impressed with this. Jamsona, thank you for more bits. I've got effing clue what all the bits and I've trained are about. The basically you can earn bits. You can even buy bits, or you used to be able to earn them by watching adverts. And then you can spend your bits onto creators, which is effectively just giving them money. So
you know what, THM, I think for the first time in my Twitch career, I'm gonna buy bits for you. For charity, baby. Yes, sir.
It's all for charity. But okay, so
As an opening introduction, this is stunning.
oh yeah, this is brilliant.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I love they've got the kanji symbols at the side as well.
Yeah. But 300 bits from MickYayger.
I think you need to do it without the space, I think. I have no idea.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yay.
Whoop, whoop, yes.
You can actually just click on the symbol by the chat, right?
No, got you. I see.
We got there in the end. Thanks, Mick. It's so weird calling you Mick.
He can call me Kill, baby. It's all good. You're an OG.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, if you feel more comfortable calling me Killiterous, like, feel free to call me that. For real.
Right.
I'll probably revert to calling you Mick, to be honest with you. I feel like there's too much risk with me calling you Killiterous too quickly.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I talk fast, and so I would always butcher my own name. I remember telling someone I met about my stream name to check me out, and as soon as I said Clitoris, I just immediately regretted having my name.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, every time I say your name, I try and slow it down, so you know it doesn't sound too bad.
Doesn't sound like the bad word. Man, I love the trees in this. I love it
They're
so
incredible.
much. The petals falling down, the lanterns.
Lanterns
this whole
in the
aesthetic
background.
is amazing.
Honestly, it's just stunning. Even the way that they've done the sword slashes and things like that is just really, really well done.
I know.
Just the combat
Those
is
paint
so
effects are
smooth.
amazing.
The combat is so smooth and it's just so well done.
Even the checkpoints and everything, the work that's gone into them is just, yeah, it's really impressive. And the fact that the enemies kind of come in from, the enemies don't just come in from kind of out of nowhere, they actually come in from the scenery,
Yeah.
which I think is a really nice touch.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That's really cool. A little bit of a surprise going on, but surprise that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, watch out for little flame things.
But yeah, I mean, there are a few combos there. There's 6 combos. But
Oh, really? Oh, I've just been smashing it. I've been smashing the square button.
yeah, no, there's. You push the touchpad, it shows you all the combos.
Oh, that's so cool.
You can link a few good combos together.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I'm not going to spend too long on the games this week, 'cause we've got quite a bit to get through, but yeah, so we're going to get a taste of each game. So yeah, that is Ninetales story. It's by Asuki and Bikoru-chan. Bikoru-chan also
Oh, you
made...
can do some mental combos in
Yes.
this. Oh, that's so good. Air combos and everything. It's like Devil May Cry, but better.
The vibrations are so good in this game too. When you hit someone, very well done vibrations. Makes your hits feel good.
Yeah.
For the combos.
Very satisfying. Very satisfying.
So yeah, that's Ninetales story. I don't think I'm going to be able to get you two off it and to play on the next one.
No,
I don't want to leave.
Yeah. No, that's quite incredible.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to Rid, Echoes of a Lost Bond.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't mind.
Oh, someone say platforming. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I keep forgetting that Kill's the master of the old speedrun platformy.
It's my favorite. I just love running around. I like to see all the sights as fast as I can.
Jamasona, thank you for more bits. I'm going to say the name wrong again. Aranaut? Narrownaut says it is stunning, and hi everyone. New Brandon, hello lads.
Oh, Bumble just appeared. Bumble, I just want to say Bumble's birthday was yesterday, so happy belated birthday, Bumble.
Yes. Happy birthday, Bumble.
My good sir, Mr. Bumble Burke, and we're looking forward to seeing some of your creations today, you little hidden gem.
Yes,
sparkly hidden gem.
You little hidden gem, you. Lotta, thank you for the 50 bits. And yeah, let's get into this. So you can play with ints or no ints. I'm going to go with no. Shall I play with hints?
Play with hints.
Yeah, might be good. I got so far into this and I got stuck. I didn't know what to do, which is kind of cool because you have to try and work it out what you have to do. With hints, I'm presuming it makes it a little bit easier for you. But if you want a bit more of a challenge, it's the options there.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I really do like the...
This is one that was in the, I think they played this in the community stream on Thursday?
Yeah, I think it's also got a MM pick as well, so
well deserved from what I played of it.
Yeah, I agree.
I like those sparkles in the menu. That's really nice. Little background, blurred out sparkles. Very faint, but adds a lot to it.
Who doesn't love sparkles, let's be honest. That's a solid sign of a win. You're always onto a winner with sparkles.
Sparkles make the world go round.
They absolutely do. That and unicorn farts. Which you could argue are the same thing, pretty much.
Probably are, actually.
Nah, Brandon. Thank you for the follow, Brandon. I presume are you the Brandon that makes the music? That Brandon, or not? And so, yeah, what's cool about this? You kind of have to work out how you got to get from one point to another.
What I love about this particular dream is the sense of scale that you get.
Yeah.
Even just from the intro, seeing all of the different places and the camera movement and stuff, you get a sense that you're seeing a tiny snippet of a much larger world, which I think is really cleverly done.
And I love you for that. Indeed, it is exactly why I turn to you now. We have tried to fight the shadows with everything we had,
87 Rock, welcome to the
our
stream.
best warriors could not push them back, and our finest weapons could barely hurt them. If there still is hope, then it does not lie in fighting what is in front of us, but in turning back to the wisdom of the past. Being stationed in
Hello, Gabri87 Rock indeed.
Of old tales of an ancient source of power that is said to be hidden deep under the secluded heights of Mount Tongir. Tales of a forgotten bond that might still show us a way to defend against the shadows. And thus, dear brother, I call unto you to explore the truth.
It's nice to see that we're starting to get more of these sorts of games that have got these kind of more epic undertakings coming out now that have clearly taken a long time in development, but they've got this sense of they're the epics, you know, big introductions, lots behind them, lots to do. It's nice to see.
Our last hope does not lie with warriors, but with explorers. Our last hope lies with you.
Right, so we are on chapter 1.
Special shout out to the use of lighting in this. It's exceptionally good.
Oh, it does look good. I love those crystals.
Yeah, brilliantly done.
Okay, right. I'm just jumping down here. Who is the Guardian? I don't know. Don't think it's that geezer there though. Who's long dead. Just bones. Right, where? You okay?
That bridge. Yeah, that bridge. Watch out. All I'm saying is watch out. It's a scary bridge.
Right. Oh, got a double jump. Oh yeah. This geezer. He looks old, but he's he can move like a.
He's a spry guy.
Yeah. Oh,
He's only 62 years old. He ain't old yet.
He's still a whippersnapper.
Right, where?
The plants remind me of Dr. Zeus.
Alright, so see, I played this earlier and they've had none of these symbols on the. So is this what it means by this? By making it easier, that they literally just light up the way. So like on this wall here, there's no that wasn't there when I played it earlier.
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah,
difference
they are there purely for hints and tips.
So if you go for the other option, those symbols aren't there. Right. There we go. Go through some sort of ice cave. It's very nice. It's really cool how people have like really mastered ice, because you know you can't make, you know, see-through things, like, well, not using sculpt anyway, and to try and get that effect with ice, you know, it's kind of difficult, but people seem to, you know, do a very good job of it. Right, so let's got these torches now. Yeah, I've lit it. So I did play this earlier, so I do know what I've got to do. But I'm sure,
I worked out what I had to do.
but
that inventory system is amazing.
Yeah,
yeah, I've just managed to melt an ice wall. I'm quite proud of myself, to be honest.
Why am I struggling with this? I played this earlier, I should know. Oh, there you go. Oh no, I dropped my torch. No, don't go out.
Even like the use of mist and stuff in the cave gives a real sense of atmosphere. Brilliantly done.
How do we light our torches again? I'm missing something.
A whole triangle at the fire pit.
Yeah. And then you can.
Oh, but I can't take my torch up there.
Let's go through here.
Oh, that's not cool. Oh, I don't need to take my torch up there. I'm being a tool. You tool! But I don't know where to go.
There you go, yeah. But I do like that you kind of have to look for your way for like where you need to go. It's not obvious. You have to kind of search for the path.
Yeah, Oh, I've just found my path that I needed to find. I see.
No, I just fell off this.
It is very icy.
Ha!
Touché,
sir. Oh no.
What?
I fell like a big falling thing.
Why? I can't double jump with a torch, that's why.
Nope.
Right, that's...
Somersaulting with a torch is generally considered fairly dangerous, Sam.
Yeah.
It's on the same level as running with scissors.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Oh my god, and I just ran straight off the edge. This is someone's creation. It is a demo of a future creation. It is out now. What I also really like about these platforms is that you can actually make them swing if you distribute your weight properly on them.
So all the
Which is
physics
super clever. Ah, I failed miserably.
But yeah,
Right,
I definitely
there goes the torch.
I definitely recommend playing this without the hints.
Without the hints.
Without the hints, yeah.
Oh
Without
wow.
hints, what's that?
I don't think I'd be able to play this without the hints, to be honest.
Because when I was playing it earlier, that was part of the fun.
Oh, okay. Trying to work out what you had to do.
Even though I got stuck at a certain point, but you know, I'd enjoy trying to work out what I need to do.
Ah, they've even got ledge navigation. That's so good.
I love that you can just drop from one ledge to the next and back up to another and drop.
Oh, I'm at the exact same spot as you, DHM.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. That was close. Do you think you'd be able to do this at 62?
I would. It'd be a good retirement. Get away from the world, do your own thing, explore lost civilization,
Bit of
possibly
Spelunky.
follow. I tried Spelunky. I got it for me and my lady, and it was too hard for us. We just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
The Spelunky game. I suck at that game.
Right, we're...
Oh, I fell down but survived.
Yeah, I landed on a crystal before.
Oh no, I fell right down but survived. Oh no, okay, I didn't. I take it back.
Wow, I just ran across the wall. What? I just wall ran. No. Okay. Not quite sure. No. Right. I'm doing worse than I did earlier. And I got insults.
Is it the hints? Are the hints putting you off? Is that what it is?
I didn't know. But oh, okay. See, that's fine. Push that thing.
This crystal is gonna do some bad things to me. I know it.
Oh, you're way ahead of me here. Checkpoint.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, you can also turn the control upside down to meditate.
That was
Yeah,
very,
that's
very
pretty.
cool.
It's a really neat mechanic, that. It's the little attention to details, like there was a bird in the tree, for example, like just small little details that make such a difference.
But yeah, gonna move on from this anyway, so we can get everything in. But yeah, this is RID or RID, Echoes of a Lost Bond. Yeah, that's definitely a game I'm gonna go back to.
Yes,
Because that is
100%.
That is my type of thing. But yeah, it's got an MM pick and
Rightly so.
doing pretty well. Right, over to scene, sculpt and art. Full American breakfast for some. For some, that is.
Well, yeah, I used to be a full proponent of a full American breakfast.
Oh yeah, nothing better like coffee and breakfast. That's for sure.
Yep, coffee and nicotine. It's a good looking scene. It's
Yeah.
a very good looking scene.
Right.
Friendly reminder: smoking's bad for you.
Smoking
Yes.
is 100% bad for you. Do not start if you are on it. There are many supporting systems for quitting. It's worth doing.
The only smoking worth doing is smoked meat.
Yeah. But yeah, the lit cig there, look, that looks so good. Looks very realistic.
I like how crumpled up they look. Like, it's not just a bunch of straight cigarettes. They're all like someone crumpled that up inside the ashtray, and that's a really, really cool thing to do.
Yes, the fact that they're all different as well. It's not just a clone of the same sculpt. I think that's really cleverly done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice, cool looking scene.
It was Park Dirk who also did the burger and fries, if you remember.
Oh, is it the same person?
Same person. Park Dirk's done a bunch of really impressive sculpt work.
Well, there we go. Right, this is the campfire. Some of these I showed on my Wednesday stream, but
I have not seen this.
This looks very, very peaceful. This is amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
that's good.
Look at that water. Holy crap.
That's brilliantly well done.
and it's just the lighting as well.
Yeah. The palm trees are phenomenally well done. That's not an easy thing to get right.
I think they've used stuff from the Dreamiverse. I don't think they've made the stuff themselves, or not at
Right.
least not all of it.
That's the magic of dreams right there. You don't have to make this stuff. You can just put the puzzles together to make your masterpiece.
Yeah.
That's it. Put the pieces together. Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
I was about to ask, but why is it called campfire? And then it zoomed out.
Look at that fire. That looks brilliant.
Yeah, that's amazing.
There we go.
That's super impressive.
Yeah. But again, it's it's going dark as well now. I think
Oh, sun goes down.
the stars are coming out.
Nighttime is coming.
Broken coconut at the bottom of that tree. A broken nut, if you will.
But yeah, it's a well put together scene.
And look, the water is getting less sparkly. Everything is calming down.
That's how dark it does get.
I like that there's more and more light coming from the fire itself.
I like the glow of the fire. Don't think it's getting any darker. I think that is it. You are Godsmacked. How are you?
Godsmacked, hey, hey, hey! Haha, Twitch of the Game Cat, none more dark, brilliant.
But yeah, that is cool. Lovely little scene. Ugo, made with community creations, but it still takes skill to use the creations and put it together to make a nice scene like that.
Absolutely, well worth a thumbs up. Absolutely cracking piece. Super
Right.
impressed with that.
Back over to the games. Rebellion, Robot 13, another game that's picked up a MM pick.
Wow, this game is amazing. It's a
Yes.
good game.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
really cool idea.
You had this on High Score Wars?
Yes, sir. We did indeed, and it's one of the most unique things I've seen in Dreams, and it's just absolutely a blast to play.
Yeah. Reddish boat. The dark goes up to 11. I'll skip intro, and I will go to tutorial because I've only played the tutorial and that was still kind of hard. But yeah,
Meanwhile, Killiterous is on like a level 40 or something now.
Yeah, I just found out we can warp to later levels. I'm so happy. I can actually get a little bit ahead than I was before.
Hey!
That's cool. That's really cool. That's a nice feature.
you have to go around and just shoot some things. Up there's kind of like a pause element that does come into it. Yeah, got the shield.
The music's really good in this as well, actually.
Yeah. So the orange squares blew up something. Now the eye danger. So now you can't jump when that bar loads up.
Or use the elevator, apparently.
No, yeah. You gotta stay firmly put. I just blew up his ass. Yeah, take that.
It's also nice that you don't just die and it's end of game completely. Yeah, the intro's very, very cool, Bumblebug. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't skip the tutorial for this. I would have been very confused. Particularly with the shooting different directions with the face face buttons.
Right, so I'm warping to part 1. But yeah, it seems well done. I've only played a few of the first levels, and it seems like it ramps up the difficulty like slowly, so you can slowly get into it, which is cool. Sign of great game design.
Yeah, the difficulty is very well done in that. It is fairly easy to start, but it ramps up fast enough where like it goes from like easy to hard, and it's not like just a completely easy experience, but it's also it's also entertaining the whole time. Like, it's never too easy, it's never too hard where it feels unfair, you know? It feels like when you die, it's your mistake.
Yeah.
I really like that game for that.
Yeah, I think it feels, if I die, I feel very much like that's on me. It's not that the game is kind of being unfair to me.
Which is, good game design again.
It's always nice. Yeah, absolutely. I beat him.
Get out of here, you. Here we go.
I have to survive seconds to advance. What?
Seconds.
Oh, crikey. Oh, they're coming at me from all sides here. This is double plus on good.
No.
Yes. I beat you.
But yeah, so that is Rebellion Robot 113.
Colour me impressed. It's very good.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
some good stuff. Yugen, what's impressive is the multiple game modes in this creation: platforming, time survival, puzzles. Yeah, some impressive stuff.
Yeah, the game's full of everything. It does not get boring. The platformer games, if it's a platformer game the whole time, sometimes it does get boring just because it's the same thing. But this game challenges you enough in so many different areas regarding puzzles and thinking and just moving around, where it really is a breath of fresh air the whole time.
Yes. Yeah, I agree very much.
And then on to Goldis. Another demo, but again,
This looks impressive.
yeah, it's I think
Ooh.
Ninja R's done some great stuff. Didn't they do the the kind of the game that looked like Demon Souls. Or that kind
Yes,
of
if I remember rightly, they did.
And yeah, so again, this is the combat in this is impressive, and this the overall look and the way it just plays. It's
impressive.
Oh, wow.
Language select as well.
yeah.
Nice intro. A lot of atmosphere. Nice lightning.
Lightning, very hard to do well in Dreams.
Yeah, that's really clean.
It's good stuff. The sparkling things give you health, stop avoiding them. I wasn't trying to avoid them, I was trying to avoid the other things. Nah, Brandon. There's someone else is following me. I don't know. Just reset that.
Oh, we've got beasties crawling up. Mind the
Yeah.
beasties.
It's kind of reminds me of like it's got that old school arcade look. Yeah, like
It reminds me of the Castlevania reboot they did with Robert Carlyle, I think it was, and Patrick Stewart.
What? Robert Carlyle and Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, they voiced the Castlevania reboot.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Robert Carlyle was brilliant in Once Upon a Time. You ever seen him in that?
I have not.
No, like going a bit off subject, but yeah, he's played that very well. And they kind of dragged his character a little bit.
Oh my gosh,
This
I have
is
a 12
super
pack.
clean.
I have a damn 12 pack. Oh my lord. I am so jacked.
That's next level jacked.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Crunches for days.
This puppet feels really good to walk around with. A lot of Dreams puppets, like they just feel a little bit loose when you walk around.
Yeah, I hate
like,
that.
Wavy, but this is tight.
It's when people they kind of use like the default settings on the
Yeah,
puppet.
yeah.
Yeah, this has a good sense of weight to it. He feels like he's a stacked guy when you're walking around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
He's not floaty.
I'm trying to look like that Twitcher. Right now I've got a 6-pack. It's in my fridge, it's Heineken.
Haha. Ah, the chains in this are great as well.
I just try and walk.
Yeah,
into
the
one, see if
assets
I-
are all really slick. It doesn't have that kind of flecky quality that some things have.
No,
Again, it's very much a design choice, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
I think
I'm
there's a lot
liking
of
this.
I think there's a lot of scenes linked together, so the kind of small areas.
Yeah, you get the chance to really maximize the fidelity.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said that out loud. I'm disgusted with myself.
Yeah, the visual fidelity is actually impressive.
You
You guys ever get lightning from my chest? I do
Yeah,
it all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
Who doesn't love a good lightning bolt from a chest?
Oh, shout out to my boy, Mr. Trix9. Hello, my good sir. I do hope you reappear in a cloud of glitter.
Tricks
the
9.
Mr. Trix9.
Gabri87 Rock, thank you for the follow. Alright, that's. And I presume hi Trix, bye Trix. Who
So what do I
Fun again?
What do I do with my thunder power?
you thunder power the enemy.
Thunder buddies. I won't sing the song.
Where's Thor?
Oh,
I've
I
got
got over
beef.
I got over that. Thor, my abs would like a word with you, sir.
Oh, I've seen you in that new movie. You are no match.
You're a gelatinous blob compared to me, Thor. I will smite you. Available for voice work now. Oh, I'm getting some glitchy camera. Oh, that is clearly a very heavy sword.
This sword feels so good to use. Oh my lord. That
Oh, you're
screen
already
shake
on
when
to-
you swing your sword. Ooh.
You're already onto kicking ass.
No, I'm just swinging it at the air. I'm fighting invisible enemies, make believe
Oh.
enemies.
Excellent. They're the worst kind.
Yeah, they really are. The
Fighting
demons in
your-
their head.
Yeah, you're fighting your... I'm fighting my inner demons!
MickYayger.
I will stop doing the voice.
I like the voice.
Yeah, don't stop.
No, Twitcher the Gamer Cat, I do not store my lightning and thunder power in Uranus. Not this day.
Wait, don't know.
Oh, the movement of the enemies is great as well.
That was a very satisfying fight.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce you to my blade.
His name? Mr. Sabby!
Katana, more like katana. Ha 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 ha.
Sorry, Anna.
Oh, my.
More like you don't wanna. Yeah, I'm stopping now.
Yeah, don't overdo it. Come on.
Yeah, don't
You had
don't
your
kill the
moment.
joy.
You had your moment.
I had my moment. It's done. That moment's gone. Maybe he's actually just kind of making up for the fact that actually he's got a really crap voice. Maybe he's super stacked and he's like, "Hello, my name's Goldies."
This is giving me some heavy Devil May Cry vibes. Yep, I agree with that.
Absolutely. Yep, 100%.
But yeah, so that's Goldest. It's only a demo, but
I'm coming back to that.
definitely follow. I'll try and find out what the name of that game. There you go, Relic Hunter. That's the one I'm on about.
Yes.
That was a really cool game as well. But yeah, so definitely worth a follow. This guy. Yeah, Goldest. Very good. And back over to Scene Sculpts and Heart. Onto Winter.
Ah, this is stunning.
I'm so excited for these next two ones. I used to live in a very up north in Canada, so I'd see the Northern Lights every night. And it does
cool.
look like we have some very nice Northern Lights in this.
So I used to live on the west coast of Scotland on a tiny, tiny little island, and I remember one night being woken up when I was about 11 years old. I was woken up by my stepmom, and she was like, "You need to see this. Come on, get up." And I didn't know. And in my dream state, I thought, "Oh God, something terrible has happened." And she kind of pulled me outside, and I was in my dressing gown. I remember it was freezing because it was middle of winter. And she said, and I was like, what is it? She was like, "Look up." And it was the Northern Lights. And I just remember it blew me away. It was the first time I ever saw the Northern Lights. I saw it a few times since then, but it was like, that's one of my favoritist childhood memories.
It's absolutely
Just
gorgeous. Sometimes they
incredible.
can be so vivid, it's like the whole sky's on fire of different colors.
Crazy.
It's
I'd
amazing.
very much love to go and stay somewhere like that for a while. There's a place in, I can't remember where it is, but there's a place where they get Northern Lights. I think it's 200 nights of the year, just because of the location. And I would go and stay there for a couple months. There's something
Same,
incredibly
that's the dream.
peaceful about it.
It'd be so good for the soul. That's when you feel like you're in touch with the universe.
Yeah, I always find particularly when it's a clear night and there's no light pollution. Again, we got it out on the island quite a lot. And you lie down on the ground and you look up at the sky and you can actually see the Milky Way in relief against the blackness of night. And I always almost got this almost inverse vertigo. Do you know what I mean? Like you're looking down on something really high and you feel that in your stomach, and you look up at the sky when it's like that. When you're lying on your back and you look up at the sky when it's like that, and you get that same sense of, or I do anyway.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's like the whole world is kind of crashing down and you feel tiny, but also like a big part of it.
Yes,
I used to
feel very
personally.
connected. Feel
Yeah.
very connected.
Yeah. So that's the northern lights on in Winter Tranquility. But
incidentally, I'm looking at this with my Dreams hat on and trying to work out how they've done this. To be honest.
Okay.
So yeah, that's really interesting. I think it's probably done with very loose smoke and lights, maybe? I don't know. Smoke and mirrors. But it's brilliantly done.
But mostly smoke.
This scene coming up is one of the coolest things I've seen in Dreams. The art style is so unique, the colors are so vibrant, I love the world, I love the music. This is an awesome piece.
Yeah, again, Shandy
Wow.
Boy. Shandy Boy does some really, really amazing stuff.
This is incredible. I mean, this looks like concept art for another game. This is sensational. This is sensational.
I like how they it's kind of like water. You know, you can see the reflection of the spire, and the water is so well done. The fact that it's got kind of different layers.
Yeah. But yeah, its colors is just like Kill said. It's just so vivid. Really cool scene.
One day, maybe someone will see this site.
Yeah. Twitcher the Game Cat says, I lived in Botswana on the edge of the Kalahari for a while in my youth. The skies had almost zero light pollution. I know exactly what you mean, Freaky. Wow.
Yeah. It's really cool when you can just go somewhere where there is no light pollution, just look up at the sky. It's just so many stars like you don't see.
Have you guys heard about the astronomy city or town? I forget what town it is, but there's this town that's like mainly astronomers out there, and I think it's like once a week they all turn their lights off so they can see the skies because they got a really good view at the skies. Yeah. No, I think it's in. I couldn't quote it, so I'm probably wrong, but I think it's in Norway. I'm pretty sure.
That's amazing. I know in La Paz, I think it's Uruguay. It's like this really high up city. And I know that there they have they see it's one of the best places in the southern hemisphere to go for stargazing. I think, like as a average person, because it's so high above the atmosphere. The air is thinner there. Incidentally, a lot of marathon runners train there.
But yeah, so
that's two birds, one stone right there. Getting good at running and also just seeing beautiful sights.
Absolutely.
I love that actually.
Absolutely.
That's Outpost Shuttle by Shandy Boy. Again, really impressive stuff. Well then, this is Working in an Asteroid Field, another demo by Fluffy and Sassy. But
this here is almost the full game, basically. It feels like it.
Yeah. I've only played a little bit of it, but just so good.
Is this the one that's Nails?
I presume depends how far you get. I've only done level 1. I haven't even done level 1, I just played it. So yeah, this is cool.
My advice is use the laser. The laser's so good. Just lasing things.
I can do that.
I use the pink things for the ships, and then I use a laser for the everything else. The bullets, I don't know. I haven't had too much luck with the bullets, but I have a feeling that once you upgrade them, they're gonna be crazy. Yeah, really cool game. I love side scroller, like old arcade, like classic feeling games. This feels like something from 1995, and I absolutely love it so much.
I'm just cycling through the weapons.
The laser does just absolutely chop through stuff.
Oh yeah.
Although the homing missiles are pretty good, it's got to be said.
Yeah, for sure. They've even got a really cool upgrade system in this, where different ships and, well, I think ships and asteroids and aliens, they all drop different materials, and your weapons are upgraded by those different materials. So you got to kill different enemies to get your upgrades, instead of just getting experience. That's a really cool system.
That's a really good system.
Yeah.
Got alarms going off. This isn't good.
Oh. I beat my score.
Nice.
But my other score was only 105, so...
Oh.
But I only played it quickly. Don't judge me.
No judgment. No judgment.
Sounds like you just pressed play and then you just realized you had to go and then you just left and turned your PS5 off.
Oh no, see, I'm terrible at these sorts of games. Generally speaking, I'm not a high score wars veteran like yourself, Kill.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I love these games. I live for them. It's because it's all about being number one. We don't have fun here. It's all about being. Nah, just joking. This game's a lot of fun.
Ride or die.
Yeah.
Oh, those lasers just cut right through everything.
Yeah, I wish the bullets were a little bit stronger, because the laser is just too good. The laser is amazing. Wow. Level 2 is a lot harder than level 1.
Oh, hello. What? You only get one life?
Yeah.
Yep.
What? No, I'm done.
But you pick up armor. Which...
Yeah, but you lose everything when you die. Oh.
I do wish that we had some health. I wish we had 3 hits for that.
Yeah, something. Like, it's kind of a... Wow, that is savage.
It wouldn't surprise you though if we can upgrade and get more health. Yeah, we can upgrade armor. I feel like we should get just 3 armor. 3 lives at the start and then maybe get more.
Right. In the chat, we got pyroxene or just me? I don't know what that means. I love that the player ship looks almost like it was made by a Blue Peter presenter out of cereal boxes and paper cups. It's very space age.
But yeah.
It's an awesome game.
So yeah, that's
it's super impressive.
Working in an asteroid field. Very dangerous place to be working, but
yeah, it seems to be. Fluffy and Sassy's a name I well recognise. They've done some incredible stuff.
Okay, so up next is Tales from Darktown Homecoming, which Freaky and also Rage both in chat did the music for this.
Oh, I'm in love with this game, and it's not just because I was involved in it at all. It is such a good game.
It is so well done. I will set my progress. Again, I think I've just got up to the first couple of battles in this.
Let's give it a go.
But yeah.
Have you played this yet, Kill?
I have not. I already like the intro. Warning, bad language.
Absolutely. Cool. Bad language.
And I don't know if Dirty Flush is still in chat, but yeah.
And there's some great Easter eggs in this as well. Really great Easter eggs.
But yeah, this is one I'm definitely going to be going back to.
So this I spent quite a lot of time learning about the music that was needed for this. I had a lot of fun doing it.
The music is so good, especially the intro.
This intro is amazing. Wow, I like the text, just the looks of the game, the music, the voice. This is a cool game already. I love this style. I like those games and Dreams where it doesn't feel like you're playing Dreams, and this is definitely one of them.
Very much so. Very much so. It feels like it's a retro game.
Yeah.
This is expanding on them. Because Dirty Flash has already done the Darktown racing game. Can you guys
Dirty
remember?
Down TT, that's right, yeah. This is set in the same universe.
Yeah.
And I believe the plan is to release kind of much more from the same universe. The lore has been written for the whole world. Dirty Flusher has all the backstory. Like we're seeing a snippet of something much bigger here.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. I love that. Sorry, Freaky, did you make the music for this?
Yeah, I did the music in conjunction with Reddish Bolt. This is my voice actually on this one.
That is
wow, I had no idea. That's so cool. That's a really cool start, that song. That was awesome.
We're a boot
like I was in for a world of cyber.
Scottish. Lotta, I've heard that your Scottish is really bad. I've not heard it myself, but I just, you know.
So there's no voice acting in this, so the parts will need to be read out.
Oh, do you have to read them out?
We finally made it! Is this the
There we
place
go.
you grew up? I'm so delayed, I'm not gonna voice act. Come on, DHM, let's hear it. Girl voice, guy voice.
Yep, you got to do it.
Right then, what does Jack sound like?
Jack is a lady.
What? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed here with my reds as a kid before they died, and I joined this pack. That is. I can't do women's voice. I'm sorry.
That was
We'll
amazing.
just do a much deeper voice for Sid.
You sounded like you were dying there, but it was still good.
Okay. So deeper voice for Sid. We should get a move on. Wolf says it's dangerous to be this far into the red zone.
There you go.
Screw Wolf.
Wolf is currently Jack is currently suffering from some laryngitis, it seems.
Wolf sounds like a bad boy.
I get.
Or a bad girl, sorry.
She smokes 120 a day.
I don't believe Jack's not a woman anyway, right? You just
Jack is a female character.
okay.
Look, Jack's got the female body, and then Sid has the male body, and Sid's name
Yeah.
is green when he
Oh,
waves and
oh,
talks.
so is it like Jackie? Is that like? Is it short for Jackie?
Why are we getting hung up on names, man?
Do names? Are you trying to label them, DHM?
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
Are you
Sam.
labels on
Oh my
things?
god.
Damn. Sorry.
You with your
sorry.
non-conformative pronouns.
I'm very binary of you all.
Yeah.
Screw Wolf. The hell does
It's a
she know
spectrum, yo.
She's going to kill us when we get back. Wolf ain't Right,
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Cause no, the chat can read it now. We're gonna be here forever, otherwise. I'll give you enough time to read it. But yeah, so these scenes look how good this looks.
That's mad. The detailing on this is insane.
I love
Utterly
this
ludicrous.
world so much. It's amazing.
Yeah.
There's so
Yeah,
much to it.
Yeah.
I want to know everything in this world. I want to go and investigate all of the things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those spider webs are freaking amazing. That are just like
So
kind of
well done.
lined up around the area. I love those spider webs. It's awesome. Really shows this place is just not used. It's an old place which used to be lived in, but now it's kind of a trash heap.
Yeah.
Ocular fixation. Welcome to the stream.
What's up, Ocular?
Just playing a bit of Dark Tone.
The music really fits too. It's so underground. I love it.
Oh.
Absolutely. I gotta go back and play this for sure. It's already in my play later.
Honestly, there's so much to this.
This is.
Yeah.
I released a video on YouTube for this under my pretty damn good. It's got
It is
that
100% that.
pretty damn good seal of approval because yeah, it's just so good. But yeah, I've only got to the first battle so far, but I'm really impressed with it already. I will definitely be hiring Sam for voiceover work when I finally get around to making a game. Yeah, you do that. My rates are pretty high, just because I've been on games such as Pig Detective 3 and Opposite Day 8.
Do we need-
you know, high profile
Do
games.
we need to start calling you Troy McClure? You may remember me from such games as.
Well, okay, I gotta walk to the door. What am I doing? But yeah, visually impressive. Everything's just so
Ha!
polished about this.
I remembered.
The code.
Yeah.
I remember the... I think I remember the code. I'll find out in a minute. I played for it twice already. Sorry if I'm going through this a bit too quick.
But yeah, the attention to detail in this is just fantastic. The isometric design is brilliant as well.
Okay, Dirty Flush, don't rain on my parade. Jeez. Still on my CV though.
Absolutely. Not many people can say they voiced in the same game as Troy Baker. And at least I said Troy McClure there, that would have been wrong.
Yeah, but how many people have been in an Opposite Day game and a Pig Detective game?
I can think of one other. Two.
What else have I been in? And I've been in a Jammer Sonar creation. Just saying.
Nice.
And I've done some voice work for Lead Nail. Don't know if you've heard of him.
Oh yeah, I know that
Yeah,
guy.
Led Nail. I think he's a stud. He's one of the studliest studs there is.
Right, see if I can remember this code. I think I can remember. Alright, yes, got it. First try.
Booyah!
Booyah. But by the way, yeah, when you try the code, it slowly was it she? She slowly remembers the code, so it gives you more clues as you go through it.
Yeah, it's really clever design that.
But then then the game finally gives up on you if you don't get it within like 6 tries, and then just you end up hitting it and it opens anyway. But right then, all my stuff's still here. I've been in both. Alright, Dave Flasher. Have you been in the Lead Nail game? No. Alright. But yeah, you at the battle yet?
Yeah, I'm at the battle.
Right. See, it's your fault making me do voices earlier. I'm way behind.
But yeah, this is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Detoga, hello.
Hello.
An ocular. I don't know who that stud is. All I know is they're a stud. It's a mystery. The mystery of stud. Stud mystery. Mr. Stud. Oh!
Oh yeah, where's Lead Nail? Right then, okay, let's go back up.
I'm actually afraid to play this game. It looks so damn good that I want to give it all the time it deserves.
Is there a run button?
Honestly,
Watching it on your screen.
When you finish like the main part, it then opens up a whole other section. It's great.
Ooh.
Is there a run button on this?
No. You just have to walk with purpose. Stride.
Strut. Strut your stuff.
Yes. Swagger.
Yeah, this game is amazing. It's by Dirty Flusher, who's in chat.
Yeah, this is Tales from Darktown. Homecoming.
And the music's made by Reddish Boat, who's also in chat, and Freaky, who is in voice chat.
Hello!
This music's so good.
That's great.
It matches the game perfectly. just not convinced Jack's a girl.
Jack is 100% a girl.
Not convinced. Okay. Aecert is pissed about something.
Really is.
So just chill out.
My name is Rex.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, this is just a tutorial to ease you in. So let's give him a swipe with my baton, whatever that is.
I think that's a wrench.
Wrench. Okay, let's do a bit of a skill attack. Live wire. Yeah, take. Oh, it is a wrench. Yeah. Right, it's got 162. Let's give him another special skill. A pummel. Take this pummel. Oh yeah, definitely a girl, woman. I just see. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
No. Daddy flashes. He's got boobies. Yeah. I believe in it.
Twitcher the Game Cat responds with means nothing, so have I.
Trix is back in. I love you, MickYayger.
Oh, Trix.
You got a
Sorry,
fan.
Rabbit.
You got a fanboy in
Trix.
chat.
Yeah, Tricks are for kids, but Trix is also for me. Hey, Trix. Well, maybe Trix isn't for kids except his own kids. So I should probably rephrase that. But yes, hey, Trix.
And like that, he's gone. He's disappeared again. All right, so now it's multiple enemies now, so you can alternate your target and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Definitely gonna check that out. When was this? Was released yesterday?
A couple of days ago, I think.
A couple of days ago.
Yeah.
MM pick coming for that. Gotta be.
Yeah, it is truly awesome.
Be surprised. Okay, on to Sculpt and Art. Scene Sculpt and Art. We got John version 0.1. I just thought it's kind of a cool head sculpt.
I like the hair that's near, like on the sides in front of his ears. How it's a different style than his other hair, because it's actually like how hair works like that. That's cool.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. It's almost like a character study, and it's really well done.
Yeah.
Faces are not easy.
Do you think they put that stubble on the face for like one click per stubble? Do you think they did it all like individually?
I think what they've probably done is use the brush mode in style to kind of paint on.
Okay.
To paint the looseness to be that little bit more. Because when you go in close, it's actually when you go in close, it's actually quite a rough surface anyway.
Oh yes, I see. Yeah, I have not gone in close yet. That's really cool, actually. That's awesome.
That's really cleverly done.
Yeah, they look so good from like far away. Wow, that's really, really cool.
See if you've got nostril there. Nope.
Fun fact, MrCaseyJones has one single nose hair for each nostril. True fact. I learned that earlier.
How did they do the stubble look? Is that stubble? It is stubble.
Yeah,
right?
that's stubble.
Different paint flecks.
Yep.
The paint flecks for the stubble are bigger and more rough.
Oh, they've loosened it up, right?
Yeah, I think they've loosened it up a little bit, adjusted the colour, adjusted the paint flecks. It might be the secondary colour on the paint flecks is there as well.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I think it's
great
darker
technique.
secondary color.
Really great technique.
Looks impressive. Yep, I agree. Okay.
I wonder if this is red, John.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
super impressive.
John. Version point 1. Right then, Rendezvous. This is by Solid 1156. He does some other pretty fine things. But yeah, impressive.
So
little
chat's
suit.
been saying, how long have you worked on this Dirty Flusher? It would take me time. I don't know, a year at least, probably more. Dirty Flusher says, I've been working on the mechanics and stuff for a year. This episode took more than a month. Took a month to make. DirtyHarolds said, looked impressive. And Dirty Flusher says, a lockdown month. Bumblebuck, it does have something of a Horizon Zero Dawn to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, the big mech thing in the middle of the water.
But some crazy sense of scale on that thing. It must be enormous.
Yeah, and it's like how the sun kind of the reflection on the water. It's not like a straight. It's like a bit zigzaggy.
That's really well done.
You know, not
like actual waves. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking at that before. That's really well done. That's how good it looks. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Very natural look at that sun.
I think that's the trick, isn't it? It's as soon as you don't notice all of the little details, but they all contribute to make the whole. That's the really impressive thing.
That's the magic right there.
Did you notice the person sitting on top of the building?
Yeah, I think he's about to get destroyed. That thing's coming towards him, it's gonna blow him up. Although there is grass on it, so you know it's been there for a while. It's probably a defender of the land.
Maybe. He doesn't look too bothered.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, is it a force for good or evil? Discuss.
We may never find out. Anyway, that's Rendezvous.
He's got a hole in his house. No, does he? I think so.
Okay, on to Stretch by Mr. Whooshy. Who's another fantastic streamer. Recommend go and check out his streams. A cool person to watch stream and interact with. Okay, so let's check this out. It's a very cute platforming game.
Oh, nice man, yeah.
Do you like your cute platforming games?
This is really awesome. I like this a lot. Oh, I had a stick. Oh, it's my arm. It's my beating arm. I'll smack you.
I love the
Say
signs
dreams
as
is
well.
bad one more time. Ugh.
I love the sound of the stick arm. It is actually his arm, right? It's arm.
Yeah.
What?
We're little stretchy dudes.
I didn't notice that before.
This looks amazing. Again, we're talking about games that don't look like they're in Dreams. If it wasn't for the grass there, I would have said this was from something else.
I know,
This is amazing.
the puppet's so awesome. I love his little tail and ear wiggle when he walks. It's amazing. It really is. Completely agree with you there. Look at his ears wiggle. It's so nice.
You watch tutorials from that guy? I didn't realise you did tutorials. Oh.
The hitting sound is so satisfying too with this game. It's a good hitting sound. Wah.
Oh, it's a different attack when you're in the air as well. It's like a double-armed downwards swoop.
That's a womp. A wompin'.
Get out of here. You're no match for my stretchy arms. You little... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. Take some of these coins.
Wow. Once you get out there, DHM, you're in for a treat. That was clean. That's really well done.
Nice.
We're all just not talking because we're so busy enjoying this game.
But
So I haven't eaten tonight yet, so I'm having a quick bite to eat, so that's why my microphone's off so no one hears me crunching. I am watching and this looks amazing.
We could turn this into an ASMR gaming stream.
Yes,
Bit of
let's
both.
do it.
Here,
That
I'll
went
try it.
sideways when Lottie and Seb tried it. I'm not going to risk it. Not on Sam's stream.
That is fair. It's in a horror stream.
Yeah,
Wow.
I missed a lot of people's streams today. I went sledding earlier.
I missed Jackbox today, the Pig Detective Jackbox, and that's kind of a bummer.
Yes.
Yeah,
I knew there was something else I missed. I was sledding.
yeah. Make it with me next weekend. This weekend I was busy. I just had a lot of like chores to do. Sunday's the best day for him.
Can be a bit of a Pig Detective stream.
Yeah, by the way, DHM, I sent you one creation I made. I know you saw it. It's called the stereo one. And I sent it to you because that's the first thing I ever made in Dreams. Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
That's the one.
Mhm.
That's the one I put on there, wasn't it?
I don't think so, no. So I added it in a private collection just in case you do want to look at it. It was essentially for the 1 year anniversary for me and my girlfriend. Sarah.
No, that's in the collection, isn't it?
I don't think so, no.
Hey.
I added it. I just added it like discreetly myself, but I could only say it privately.
Oh. If I had. I thought I put it in. I definitely. I looked at it earlier. The one
Yes,
with
yes.
you have to get to the party with the.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to friggin' clone things. I didn't know how to open up a menu. I didn't know you can select multiple things and move them at once. There's a process. Man, Stretch, that's really cool. I can't wait for the full game to come out. I really can't. So that's just a demo.
Stranger, why don't you come on over here?
I get why it's called Stretch now. He's got stretchy arms. That's why it's okay. It all makes sense.
Oh yes. Well, by the way, I should have said I've actually left that game now. I'm on to. Yes, that's Stretches by Mr. Wushi. Again, makes wonderful stuff. Was he working on a ghost game? Did he put that on hold for a while? Until he made this? But again, with similar cute characters. So yeah, good streamer. Definitely go and check out Mr. Wushi if you see him streaming. On to Dead Man's Hand. I've not played much of this. I played a little bit, and I thought, you know what, seems
I need to have a few words with you.
like a nicely made game.
I love all the intros people have nowadays. It's so cool. I gotta make my own intro for Dreams.
We live around these parts.
Yeah.
Packing his knee-high to a
My favorite intro is always gonna be O'Dorian's.
mean hombre that took out the Mackenzie.
Ooh, I sent a weekly challenge there.
Ooh.
They're worse than
That would make a great weekly challenge entry.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh my gosh. This game is definitely a little bit bloody, eh? You guys seen that horse yet?
What? How did you get so far?
I just walked left. Oh, you're in the practice right now. I'm in the actual game. If you go left, you get out of the practice range, I think.
Okay. Oh, Olivia.
Maybe I went the wrong way. All I know is there's a half-eaten horse here with intestines hanging out of its body.
Wow, that's dark.
I'm not even like it's a pretty messed up. It's still moving. Why is the horse alive? Why is its belly moving?
Okay, I'm in a tutorial.
Okay, stranger. Now I set up a few targets for you up ahead, so you can practice your shooting skills.
Come on, let
What you
me
gotta do is point and shoot.
kill some things.
Those targets don't stay up for long, so make sure you hit them all. Good luck.
I love the intro with the sheep with the camera doing it. Oh, Cyber Sheep.
Cyber Sheep Films. I love that
Yeah.
intro. Oh yeah, jump in the wagon. Here, run away, DHM. Go all the way to the left again. You can shoot. You know how to shoot and dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're good.
Have to shoot
Wrong
first.
wagon.
I don't know if let.
What circle do? That's kind of cool. Let me check this out.
Sorry. Let me out of here. Yes. Right. Here we go. Wave 1. Oh, yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, the horse is still asses. What?
I mean, that's pretty dark.
Yeah. Another one there. I didn't realise this was going to be a zombie game. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here.
This is really cool. You don't see too many gruesome things in Dreams, so honestly, I'm a little bit about that horse. I can't lie. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of horses like that. Okay, why do they hate the horses? I thought it was one.
Probably
Give us an alive horse we can pet and ride around. Protect.
no.
Zombies just want to make glue.
Wave completed. Yeah.
Buddy.
What? There's just like intestines on this platform here.
And why is it the butts of the horses? Maybe the butt tastes the best. This is really cool. I know we're past the trading, but I like how in the trading, if you shoot those bottles, it's a pretty satisfying break, and they break apart in two.
Yeah, there's a lot of thought gone into that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Small this. Yeah, so I think the person who made this it's their first game.
That's crazy.
This is very well done for a first game.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm dubious about the green smoky barrels in the tutorial.
Yeah, I wonder what those do. Probably death.
Yeah, complete run. So that's Dead Man's
And Jammer, I am making not really a zombie wave style game, but I am making a zombie game where, let's say you're in a city, there's 100 people in the city and 5 zombies. You've got to eliminate those zombies before the population gets down to 20 people, for example. And it's going to be different weapons for different layouts of the city. It's going to be a very, very cool game. And it's just dots. It's all about the gameplay and not really the looks.
Yeah, I watch you make that. A
So-
bit of that looks pretty cool.
Catching up on chat here. Ocular Fixation says this genuinely looks more interesting than many of the PSN top-down shooters I've played. Agreed. Did Worms just come out on the out of the dead horse? Probably. And Reddishbot says, isn't this Grothraw? Yes.
Yeah,
Grothraw is involved.
Yeah, Smokey. He mentioned something because he recommended it. I don't know if it was on Twitter or it's somewhere. I can't remember where I see it. But yeah, he said, "Oh, it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's a good game." But
If this is rough around the edges, then I don't know what good is.
I think that's really, really cool little game.
It's so slick.
Okay, so let's move back over to scene sculpt and art. Crazy Home, despite the occasional train.
This looks like something from Studio Ghibli. I love this.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it's just, again, the reflections are so well done. I love a good reflection.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, yeah. I do wish we could make reflections in Dreams just by using like a service and making it reflective. But the things that people do to get around that is so crazy. Like for this, those aren't reflections. I'm sure a lot of the Dreamers know that, but they literally have the sculpts underneath it mirrored, and so it's the exact same scene but just flipped upside down. And they've got some paint strokes that are just kind of like at that level where it's flipped, and that gives it the look of water. And it looks really well.
What a lot of them do as well, or what I've seen a lot of people do, is they will slightly decolor the reflected sculpts as well. They'll take down the intensity of the color, just select all and reduce down the intensity of the tint, so it takes on that reflective quality.
Yeah, that's really, really smart. I never thought of that. I've never tried doing reflections like that. I've just seen people do them, but that's definitely something I'm gonna keep in mind. I love reflections in dreams because they can look so, so good.
And because that's just a clone of what's already there, in principle, in theory, it's actually not that expensive to do.
Yeah, not at all.
But yeah, looks so cool.
What song is that? That's one of my favorite dream songs. It's so relaxing. Song fits perfectly with it.
Oh, which one did you make? You made this or the game before?
Who?
Die in chat. Or is he on about something else?
I wonder where that door is boarded up.
Targo, which game did you make, sir?
Oh, the house.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god! Awesome!
So you made this whole
Super
scene?
impressive.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. I like those pillars, like right to the left, right outside that window. That kind of looks like, you know, they lie down there and chill there. There's a lot of life to this. Like that little like lawn on top of it. This whole thing is so cool. It's like a living place.
The Targa is only got 3 creations out. This is only their 3rd creation that they've released.
Damn. By the way,
Give
thank
them a
you.
like and a follow.
By the way, yeah. By the way, thank you for the follow, Di, on Twitch. Yeah, that's really cool. Nice little scene with impressive reflections. Okay, on to Tokyo Night. Martinity DK. I really like this as well because you can go to free cam and you can see how dodgy this stuff is in the back, but it's as good as it needs to be. So you know, this is a nice looking scene. And then we go to free cam. And then you look at this.
What I like about... Sorry, go on.
You look at these like sculpts here. You get the ones at the back. Look how dodgy these look, but they're as good as they need to be. Look, but
That's crazy.
look at it.
Oh my lord. Some of these sculpts look like things of horrors. That guy's got 4 legs.
But he must have just had the smear and just sculpted it from one angle, which it only needs to be from one angle. Like even this person
That's
here
really well done.
looks the person here looks normal, but then when you look at it from the side, you've got like a massive chin and nose, but from this angle, looks cool.
The only thing is, I can't unsee that gigantic face way in the back. That huge block. That's the only thing I can't see. He's a really big-headed person. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
But
I love this. I love this whole scene. The ambient noise is so good too.
What I like about this scene particularly is that there's no one item that's especially high fidelity. Whereas you look at a lot of Martin's other work, and it's all about the super high detail and the attention to detail, and he's gone a completely different direction here. He's gone, you don't need to do super high fidelity to make a scene have atmosphere. And this is very, very, very well captured. He's very well captured the atmosphere of nighttime Japan here.
yeah,
Very, very well.
yeah.
Touch of the Game Cat, absolutely, it's almost impressionist. 100%.
This one is insane. Watch the full creation video on YouTube. Such a cool scene. I bet you he did it effortlessly as well. Like it wouldn't take him long to make this kind of scene, I don't think. But just the end result is pretty damn good. Look at that. All right then. On to MC Alchemist, Walking City. Again,
I have seen this. This is brilliant.
Is there a reason why a lot of people doing like brushstroke type of this kind
I've
of
seen
looking?
that. I have seen that a lot. You see that train scene on Twitter? I think it was Ghost Ridge train scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. I love it. I love it so. I feel like paint pictures such as I don't know like Landsar's Hard and Home, which Benwave is making, like paint animations. It's just not as used in Dreams as it should be because it can look amazing like this.
Yeah.
Like this whole scene is just beautiful.
Well, I mean, you look at the reflection that they've managed to achieve on that street lamp just by adjusting the surface type of the paint fleck itself. You know, it's a really neat effect. It's a really versatile tool, but it's one that's not used as much. And you see it in the Dreams creations from the studio as well. All of the sculpts have paint marks on them to add that text, to add that detail. But this done entirely with paint is just, it is phenomenally impressive.
Yeah.
Completely agree. It's so cool. I'm just looking at everything in it. Really like. I know it's just a little like afterthought, but that You're Dreaming at the top left.
Yeah.
I love those colors for it. That's so nice. And those letters for hand drawn letters. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, writing with paint is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like
Talgo agrees. I feel these fleck creations. Sorry, go on, Sam.
No, you carry on.
I was just going to say, Talgo says, I feel these fleck creations are getting more popular and I love it. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. But, Walking City, MC Alchemist. Another very talented dreamer. They made some really cool creations. Then the cool. I really like the sky in this one. Just like the different.
I was even looking. Yeah, that pink sky. I like the whole colors. Colors are really nice. That skyscraper is cool too, right at the back left. Those lines work really well with it. Oh, we're in a different one. My bad. I was looking at that. Jesus, my bad, guys. I was so lost in it. Oh.
Ooh.
This place looks gross, but really cool.
They're like giant bones stuck in the ground, right?
I thought those were mushrooms to me. I think those are old rotten mushrooms.
I don't know.
It's gotta be, yeah, for sure.
It's some sort
Don't
of
eat those. That'll be a bad time.
He shoots of Minecraft.
This is
Got
amazing.
Jechtaplays. Oh yeah, they've done some good music. Okay, yeah, but yeah, it's really cool to see. Like the
that
textures,
mist, like that fog rolling through at the bottom, is really well done. You don't really see fog like that in Dreams.
Yeah.
Like actual like dust rolling around.
Yeah.
Even the particles in the mid in the kind of the mid distance.
Oh yes.
You know, it's really well done. It reminds me a little bit of like it's something I would expect to see in an H.R. Geiger kind of book.
Yeah. Jammer says
I really
reminds
like
me of
that.
a sci-fi film with Vin Diesel.
Riddick, the Riddick series. What a great series.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm properly impressed with that.
Yeah. Some good stuff. That's by Stream of Stars.
Who is in the chat? Hello, Stream of Stars. This is outstanding. I absolutely love this.
That was so impressive. I love worlds like that, just weird sci-fi space worlds where there's just laws of physics you don't even know exist, and it's just things you can't even wrap your head around.
So, Sam, I'm going to jump in on this one and just mention that Stream of Stars is the same person who did Render Farm, the one that we looked at last week with the incredible tree on the right-hand side. Same person.
Oh, okay. I've only done 2 creations, so you're fairly new to Dreams. Or
New to Dreams, but an incredible eye for art.
do you know who's the guy who does all these as well? The other who does the same similar scenes to this? I forgot his name now. He releases stuff all the time. Oh, Sonnenberg.
Oh, Simon Stallenhag is the artist, but you're thinking of Sonnenberg.
Sonnenberg, who makes stuff on Dreams. He did a similar scene to this. To this one, like a last week or something, something like that. But yeah, I'm really impressed. The tree I was most impressed with on this one, on the right. Love the tree.
Are those supposed to look like imps, like robot imps? Is that an imp reference in this? I'm not joking. That's an actual serious question. It looks like it's imp referencing.
It could be, but I presume it is based on the.
Sidebar, I've just had a quick look at, and forgive me for trying to pronounce this, Zdzislaw Byksinski, who is the inspiration for The Call, and you've managed to capture the sense of it really, really well there. Really well there, Streamer Stars. That's great work. That's incredible.
There you go. Some pretty cool creations there. Okay, yeah, so that is the games, scene, sculpt and art sections done. This is where we usually go and see the guests and check out some of the guest stuff. Are you ready, MickYayger, aka Killiterous?
I am indeed, my good sir.
Did you say, is there any particular, like I've put these in as kind of a placeholder, so we don't have to look at them. You can kind of choose what we look at.
I've got a fourth one I can see.
Yes, I added a new one called Seria, because that's the first thing I made in Dreams. It's not even that impressive. I just found it so cool that someone who's never made anything in his life could make something like that pretty easily.
There we go, because I still loaded it up from earlier. So, okay.
I guess we'll... Yeah, whatever you want to do, whatever order, does not matter to me.
Okay, we're starting at the top. This is something you made for the Dream Walk, all right?
Yes, sir. The first time I tried making all my assets myself. So other than the song and puppet, everything I made myself.
Would you prefer to look at this or the one where you done the camera? You did all the camera work for it.
I'll say this one first. The camera work one, I made that for my Twitch trailer. It's a 1 minute long video, or actually that's like 50 seconds, and that's literally just for like my trailer. I wanted to learn camera work. Actually, here I'll say it when we get there. But I use these to learn basically.
I love this MickYayger.
Tricks.
And this is just so you as well, like.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, for this, I started making those trees that you see to the left, and there was either going to be an ice world or a space world, just looking at those trees, because they look very icy. But I decided to go with space, and it worked out really well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Venway for making the song.
Yeah. Venway's very talented musician.
Now, let us all relax.
I think everything changes. I keyframed literally anything you can see to change, even if it's like a faint color. After the start, though, there's not too much else to see. It's all the same thing.
Getting to the top and turning around is a bit of a trip as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's so cool.
But yeah. So that was for your dream walk.
Yes, sir. Made that in 3 days.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Okay, now we go on to Happy Birthday, Sexy Hunk.
So for this, it was Notre Damon's birthday, and whenever I make things in Dreams, I always try and learn. And so for this one, I tried learning how to use cameras. And so that's why there's so many like camera cuts and whatnot. It was all a learning process, and it worked out pretty well, if I say so myself.
Okay, here we go. Get ready for this. Strap yourself in.
Oh wow! I partied so hard for Kill's birthday that 1 month later, it is now my birthday. Notre Damon's birthday. This looks like a hot, sexy planet for a hot, sexy stud such as myself. And if they're as hot and
Nice
sexy
particles.
as I am,
Thank you. Here.
they probably know how to party. Time to engage.
It's just the humor. I love the MickYayger humor.
It's the stud humor. I love it so much. It's my favorite. No Tree started it.
Sexy planet, do you guys want to party?
This is so
for
horrifying.
my birthday?
Oh my god.
It's like if Connie was in a horror game.
No Trey.
You're so scary. It was my immediate choice.
Oh my god. It's No Trey Damon. He is so sexy.
Hello, conies. Do you guys want to party for my birthday?
No. We just want to party with you. Yeah. We want to party with you and not for your birthday.
Wait, so you guys want to party with No Trey Damon, but not for my birthday?
Yes. You are so sexy and so strong. I just want to party with you and not celebrate anything. Yes, we want to have a party for how hot and sexy you are. I don't want to talk about your birthday.
Whoa, that sucks pretty hard. Looks like I've charmed another planet with my sexiness. Wow, these conies are chasing me? How desperate can they be? Oh my lord.
Oh, I forgot about the arms there. Oh my god.
Get out of
That's what makes it.
here and find
I actually managed to fix them, and then I unfixed them because it just looks so much better broken.
activities. Peace
Exactly.
out, my dudes.
Die is disturbed. They love it. Those camera cuts really elevate the piece.
About charming a whole
Sounds like a professional voice actors. Is that Morgan Freeman?
is that they can never reproduce again because they are all so attracted to No Trey Damon. And so let us
I was like, how do I make No Trey destroy the planet for good cause?
talk. Oh no, looks like me being so sexy caused me to have to commit another planetary genocide. Looks like I have to find a new planet which can match my sexiness. Goodbye.
Esuits Minecraft, thank you for the follow. The end.
Goodbye.
So I should have made that.
Amazing.
I was trying to learn camera angles, and so it just worked out perfectly. Shout out No Trey. It's still his birthday, even though it was like 6 months ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's so good.
And then for the next one, I tried learning not camera cuts, but yeah, for the Dreamer Stream sick camera work, for that one, I just tried learning like camera transitions. So instead of cutting between like 5 different cameras, I just wanted to just see what it's like to do one smooth motion.
I will say the smoothness of the camera in this is really impressive. It's a very hard thing to get right, and you've done a bang-up job.
Yeah, it was difficult. It was a good learning experience. The Otterbahn helped me a lot. The maker of Alpine Dreams. He was a jewel for it. My favorite part is the black hole transition. Just to give you a sense of scale.
Yeah.
You have to change the K to an M.
I know. I might leave it though, just as an homage to the past.
Yeah.
See, that was me just trying to learn how cameras work in Dreams. The previous, like, there was no Trace creation and this creation was both me just learning cameras, and that was my first try for each type. So yeah, if you want to learn it, my dreamers, it's pretty easy.
Right. So this is a creation you made for your girlfriend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it was the first thing I ever made in Dreams, other than some home-based editing. It was her anniversary, and I wanted to make her something in Dreams. And I probably could have done a lot better, but the fact that I, who didn't know how to delete things or like clone things or anything like that, or select multiple things, made this with the help of some dreamers like RBD Jellyfish and Freakers is just crazy. Here, I'll narrate. Hello, this letter is addressed to the prettiest lady in the world. I, the god Killiterous, am throwing a party and would like to formally invite you. I hope to see you there.
Okay, so here we are. We got this letter. This is home of God and Supreme Leader Killiterous. Right, so here we go. I mean, it created some. It's like a fantasy world almost.
Yes, sir. I love that fantasy look. I'm a sucker for it.
Oh, you've done a hell of a job, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
For your first creation and
yeah.
And not knowing any of the tools. I mean,
I was so surprised you could change the colors of multiple things at once. I was changing each rock on that waterfall individually, because there was brown and there was like 2,000 rocks there. There's a lot. Not 2,000, but a decent bit. Oh yes, the water. I made the water kill you, and that was my biggest gaming accomplishment in Dreams. I was very proud.
But I mean, even the putting it together takes thought and effort, and you need to think about like the composition of it, and you've clearly done that here. Because only on the second section, you can see where you need to go.
Yeah, well, it was my first time ever doing any like level design, and I tried making it like a hill, and I knew where to go, but then I realized, you know, if someone was playing this, they would have no idea what they were doing. They'd wander around aimlessly. And so I tried doing a really good job of like making a path for the players to follow. And that S was just in the map that I picked out, like all these rocks, because I just took it from the Dreamiverse, but I just went with Saria, so that was really cool. The fact that I just picked this for like her, and then the S was on a rock in it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Lagiga and Shima Stars, thank you for the follows.
So we've got the chat, catch up on the chat, museum stuff, happy birthday Natra still. This one now is brilliant. Redishbot says, where are the Oscars again? Jamasona suggested the K. Dehatalga says, Fortnite Travis Scott concert ain't got nothing on MickYayger's LSD trips. And Jama was a massive fan of that door.
Right, get ready. This is...
It's about to kick off.
Oh, wait.
I haven't read that.
Hey, what happened? Where did you go?
I was just too sexy that God deleted me.
Hey.
I have no idea. Well,
Don't usually do that, right?
it's hilarious. No, fuck, I have no idea. Yeah, it's no worries. It was pretty silly of a first creation, so there's no need to like do the whole thing. But yeah, just the fact that I created this with no knowledge of creating anything ever, you know, I didn't even paint or draw or anything like that. So the fact that like anyone like me can put this together just shows how cool Dreams is for that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone is as good as me when it comes to first creations. Like my first creation was the pillar, and you know, it is like the go-to thing what people go to see brilliant sculpt design.
I have to see the pillar.
Oh,
I'm beeping right now.
The pillar by Live
maybe
Now.
you can show it after.
Hey, Siru. I see you're the one who got my letter addressed to the prettiest lady in the world. No surprise there. This last year has been a blessing. I'm happy we met, Bean. Right, let's go drink with our ducky friends and watch the fireworks. So we can go in here, party with the ducks. Hey, Harolds. Your PS5's been delivered on Friday. Happy days.
Oh, bumble,
amazing
welcome to the PS5
news.
Club. That's awesome. And jamming us straight to the K, that's awesome too. I forgot about that. The K's gotta go though. Yeah, I think the Ducks honestly just knocked me out of the map.
Oh, I just got killed from some reason. But yeah.
That's basically it. Yeah, that was made for a girlfriend, made in dreams. First thing made in dreams. Higher dreams, baby. Dreamer's dream.
I did see there was one project which it seemed like you're giving up on.
Which one was it? Was it the zombies? Zombas? Oh, was it like Golden Waves?
Oh, what was you said? It's maybe for a I presume it was Dungeons and Dragons project.
Oh yes. That was my second time. I tried putting down like a scene just to explore basically, because we were gonna try and make a whole Dungeons and Dragons world to explore, but I was way over my head. And for that first scene, the thermal was at like 100%, and it was cool to make. But I learned a lot since then, for sure.
Ditaga asks the real question: what did your girlfriend make of it? Did she like it?
Oh yeah, she loved it. She loved it a lot actually. I got her like other things for the anniversary. It was just one part of it, but I think hers is definitely her favorite part. Next time I'm gonna make her something that's all about her, like not something silly that includes me, but like an actual like, I don't know, maybe a really pretty flower and a poem in dreams, something like that.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
Yes sir. She has a. Oh sorry, what are you saying, DHM? Yes sir. I gave her my PS4 for Christmas, and I have like all my games on it just set up with her account, and so she can play Dreams now too, and she's slowly getting into Dreams, which is really cool.
Well then, so we still got quite a bit to get through, so let's get to the Dreams Buddies Club, episode 7. Not much has been updated on the actual club, but we've got some new music in there, and a new trophy made by the Twitcher for last week's guest, which was Reckley. So the next 10 minutes or so, let's listen to some music in Dreams Buddies Club.
Yeah, buddy.
10. Yeah, buddy. And by the way, if anyone wants any music featured, I usually just go through what people send me because it's just a lot easier. So if you want anything featured on the Dreams Buddy Club, just send it to Lednail. Any music. Right, so these are the trophies for this is the newest one, which is the Reckley. I think I might have decreased the detail too much, but it's a special sauce, which Reckley mentioned about.
Brilliant.
Reckley special sauce.
That's awesome.
Secret sauce, that's it. I have to up the
beat on this track's nice.
Danger! The mothership has arrived.
That's awesome.
This song's awesome. I love this.
Yeah, they had a song on the last week as well, which is really cool.
DHM, does this mean I get to make RP10 and I can go right here? Does this mean the... Oh, I exited. No, I was just trying to crouch with the music. No.
You can make a dancing puppet for this as well if you want to kill.
Oh my lord, I might.
There's a template for it in the collection. Want to check it out?
I do like the dancing going on. I like the guy at the VR, Matizzle. He's having a good time. He's just he's loving it.
2 connection lock.
1.
Peace out, Diatage. Hope you have a good night. Professor Burke is loving life. But look at that monkey, trick his little monkey booty. Oh my gosh.
This has been another tune brought to you by SVR Snowy Valley Radio. Please stay tuned after these announcements.
Freaky with the mum dance. It sounds really cool, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I say every week, if you want to make an asset to go in the club, I'm trying to hold off not making too much for it. I want everybody in the community to make stuff for the club, and the idea is to try and build it up slowly over the weeks.
Is that Connie on a strip pole? Oh my gosh.
That was
this
made
place
by,
is bopping.
That was made by DirtyHarolds.
Connie gotta make that coin, yo.
Yeah. I guess Connie gotta work too, eh? Can't always be dreaming.
Mysterious Cow, made by Dorian. The dance floor made by Freaky, with the disco ball. Only Uranus Above Us was made by Twitcher. In fact, Twitcher made all these trophies for each guest. So KC-Jones, Stevie with a swear jar, Uranus for Freaky, Burger for Nivi-Artist because he was talking about eating burgers. Jechtaplays announced, released a trailer on their stream, Project T. So that was that. And Reckless Snipes mentioned about Special Sauce last week with his creations.
Who made the monkey?
The monkey is in Nivi. One of Nivi's creations. Nivi also made this guy here. It's from his Buzzy Buzzy. Is it Buzzy Buzzy song? Music video. Nivi-Artist.
Did Nivi make them twerk too, or did you make them twerk?
You know, it's all Nivi. Don't put that one on me.
I was hoping you did. I'd have more respect.
Yeah. See, I have to put him on the stage by himself because otherwise it looks like he's kind of,
doing some bad things on the dance floor.
Yeah, especially with other people about. Donnie the Dingo. This is Twitcher again, right? Big Twitcher.
Yep.
Twitcher made that. It was part of one of his weekly creations on the creation challenges.
Yeah, he did a catchphrase thing, which was amazing.
Can you add a puppet of me? Can his fingers be crying though in the corner of the dance floor? Is that okay? Is that allowed?
You can do.
I'm guessing it's allowed.
You
yeah.
All right.
You can do whatever you want.
My favorite dance. Okay, cool.
The alien was made by Harold. Twitcher made a version of him from the 90s, and the current day, which is cool. Face Detective made by Seb and Lotta. Beetlebum doing his thing.
He made the dance floor. I like the dance floor.
That's Freaky. Made the dance floor with the speakers. Professor Bork was made by.
Was that not Sulky Tardigrade?
Yes, it's Sulky Tardigrade. But yeah.
Why does Freaky Skeleton have such big skeleton booties?
I have no idea.
So
I was very, very tired at the time when I made that.
That's very, very thick. I kind of like it.
My excuse, I'm sticking to it.
Oh god. The more you look, the more you see, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's very true.
But, you know, people want to make more stuff doing it, even if it's just a tiny little asset, just to go up somewhere.
I think there might be some poutine in this club, maybe on a table sometime soon.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Make it happen. What kind of helps with this track? I suggest Prince Tara to use the instrument in this. It's the guitar right now. Cool. Oh,
great track, Bumble.
From Prince Tara to actually Bumble now.
Hey, the Bumbleberg.
Hellbent madness. Aslington, thank you for the follow. So you're gonna make a puppet crying in the corner?
I think I will. I think I want to make some poutine and a little puppet just crying. Probably just gonna use my puppet. It depends on the thermo actually, but probably just gonna use my puppet. Maybe my hair in a puppet, and then yeah, just have some tears going down. It's for the best.
Wow.
Kind of symbolic in my real life.
Oh man.
Professor Bork is now.
Oh my god, what is Professor Bork doing? He's having a good time.
Professor Bork tends to end up like either wedged in a corner or off somewhere clipping through a wall. Professor Bork is absolutely the right name. He don't play by no rules.
Which DG's Barney?
Damn.
We'll have to add it.
This song, bro.
This is a tune. Stuck in the thing. Yeah, Twitcher, we might have to have a bit of information on each one, like you said.
I reckon keep it a mystery.
It's like you have to be there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
If you want to know
oh my god, what is this for? Why is that?
Go and watch episode 3. Go and watch episode 2 on YouTube. Get reviews up. Twitcher over here by himself. By the bar. Him.
Nothing wrong with that.
Check out that 12 pack. Right. Do one more track, I think. How are we doing? And more cool. Again.
Some familiar names coming up.
Yeah, like I said, I usually just go through what stuff that people send me and choose the best from it. But it's just so hard to find to search for music yourself.
Yes. No, I completely understand.
But it's always quality stuff I usually get sent anyway.
Be right back, my gems.
No worries.
Yeah, Professor Bork's like way with the speakers now. I think the monkey doesn't even know where he is. It's like he's looking in the wrong direction. See that? He's eyeing up.
The monkey knows exactly where he is.
I think he's looking at your butt. You know,
wow, you've made it weird. Well done. You've made it weird.
Well, look at it.
Maybe he's looking at the person in front of me.
Beetlebum?
Yes. Yeah, smart money's on that.
Rubik's Beam, hello. Let's go have a look at Matilda again.
Quality tracks you've chosen this week, man.
Yeah. Like it's a few regular names keep popping up, but they just make the music so good. Jump on the mysterious cow. I wonder if I can get on top of the cabinet.
I need to sculpt your magical Leopleurodon.
A what?
A magical Leopleurodon.
I feel like that's from Charlie the Unicorn.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, fuck! Fine. Firebomb. Sorry.
What did we just witness? What happened?
I was yelling with food in my mouth. Hell yeah. I was like, that's from Charlie the Unicorn, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it is.
But it was. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The Leopardacodon, Charlie. There's a Leopardacodon.
It's magically a Pleurodon, Charlie. Charlie. Charlie.
What's this?
Oh my god, they took a kidney. God damn it.
That is so random.
It's incredible.
GHM. I'll send you the link after.
Oh, it's so good.
I've actually seen it.
Absolute classic. Jammer Sona has not seen Charlie the Unicorn.
He might have, but you can still ask, are you okay?
We are 100% okay.
Maybe even better than okay, some might say.
I would say good.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
100%, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the animation stuff. This is Toasty and Yum Yum. I featured this
Animation in this is slick.
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of a demo for a short movie series they're gonna be doing.
A very short movie film.
Let's go to County Mountain. Oh, what is this?
Wargarbo, how are you? But yeah, the animations in this are so cool. I like it.
It's really well done.
Kind of like Lombax. Alright, just popping back in to see what's up. Move on to animations and checking out a few top-notch animations. He just wanted some toast. Jeez.
The movement on the ears is awesome.
Yeah. They look impressed. Don't look impressed at all. No, it's just even that that piece of paper blowing around. Little things like that.
Yeah, this looks brilliant.
That was awesome. Those ears were really, really cool, Freaky. I love things like that.
Yeah, I like the fact that all the adults, or the bigger ones, had like arms that were multi-segmented. So there's clearly a lot of work that's gone into making the puppets look like that, which is great.
You're like their own actual people. Different world.
Right, over there. I need to reset this. I'm not sure. Okay, this is kind of a weird one. This. Little one, original bedtime story.
I wish JHM would read bedtime stories.
Little one, snug in bed.
You know, if you want me to, I don't mind.
I'll keep that in mind, baby.
Yeah? No problem.
Never knew.
Only if you read me bedtime stories as well.
I got you. We'll take turns each night.
Little one, don't close your door. Don't out your lights. Don't toe the floor. Little one, hide in bed. Lest the dog come up and chomp your head. Little one, are you scared? You should be. You should be scared. The dark is everywhere.
This is good voice acting.
It's under your bed, it's by your ball.
It's very good.
Yeah.
The darkness will swallow you after all.
Mommy?
Was that a song? Damn, we'll take it. MickYayger is the special guest, enough said. So, only every now and again. Right,
Don't know what you're on about.
nothing.
Yep,
nothing,
no idea.
never heard it. Okay, this one is. Okay, this is weird as hell. This is.
Saucier.
Right, so just normal.
Oh, I'm already looking at this. Oh, actually, shut up.
Fish eggs. Turns
Oh,
that's some brilliant stop motion.
Right. Let's do it again.
That's
do
some
one more time.
brilliant stop motion animation.
that's crazy. That is. I had to check to make sure this wasn't Wargarble's work for a second. Who is this? Ragnar VE, eh? I've never heard of them.
Give them a follow. One more
They're
time.
French, eh?
One more time.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got a bunch of crazy artwork that is very Wargarble-esque, actually.
Yeah. Wow, look at Rakeen. That's really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got, but it's really varied, their work.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What? You gotta just give Rakeen a look at least, DHM. That's amazing.
That is insanely impressive.
Wow.
Yeah, some of these have.
Oh, wow, they've even done some stop motion with their sculpting as well.
Yeah, this is very Wargarble. Very Wargarble.
Ocular Fixation knows this particular creator.
Boosting the echoes. I mean, what is it? That's so cool.
This is why Wargarble's
brilliant.
like, that's awesome. I love it because it's exactly your thing. Right. But yeah. So it's definitely.
This is just awesome.
Wargarble's discovered his brother from another mother.
Did we just become best friends?
Then so this is by Gabriel87 Rock, who was in chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside the inn, the afternoon sun was shining. The wind was blowing over the fields. A man was fleeing from an adventure. Reality is always ready to disappoint those who believe
Too real.
adventurous tales. The world is full of men who hide their
Yeah, this is amazing, and it's a full-on story.
What is this?
This is mad. Oh, the characterization is great.
Oh my gosh.
Don't run away, Tyron the Returned.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't, even if I wanted to, since you're blocking my way. Sorry, but I don't have time for kindness. I've been looking for you for days. Fate is calling. We need a guide that will allow us to reach the top of the Mount Gyoshu, the land of the Chimera. We know that only one man in history can back alive from there.
Hey, Mickey boy, thank you for the 100 bits.
Tyron the Returned. Girl, you certainly don't talk about the same Gyoshu mountain I know, because the mountain I know is prey to a centuries-old curse, a chimera. From the ancient castle, the ghost of an ancient king still controls his own lands. A terrible beast acts as a guardian and devours anything it doesn't like. The ancient king, with his arcane magic, sees everything.
I think I might have missed some of the start of this because it might continue from where I left it.
Yeah, I think you've continued on from where you left it off.
Maybe you come from a
But really, really clever use of moving around the image, almost like kind of comic book panels.
This is what Dreams needs more of, man. This storytelling is amazing. Original looks so good.
Yeah.
these
It's
lads.
freaking awesome. And I think this guy, they've only got 52 followers in Dreams, which if this is, I guess this is, oh, they've been putting out a little bit of work like that. But it's
53.
definitely criminally underrated. Yes, sir. Only 10 thumbs up for this, too. That's unbelievable. This is an amazing work.
We need more.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah, go and check that out. Give it a thumbs up and continue the story yourself. And I missed the start as well, so you can see the start. I just showed you a bit of the middle. So
he wasn't trying to spoil you guys.
Yeah, it's a bit of a teaser. So yeah, go and check them out and thumb up the creation and go and check out the creative stuff as well. That's your sort of thing. Well then, so this is Wolfart intro.
Afterman.
Teaser.
That's Afterman for peace.
Yeah. So this is a teaser for a project. I think a game that they're working on, but this is it's basically a trailer.
About 500 years ago, there was an event which everybody just calls the
Those candles look amazing.
What exactly happened is still largely unclear. All we know, this event caused the demise of the ancients. Almost the entire culture and technology was destroyed. The incident was followed by decades of chaos. There was no government, no laws. Hordes of looters and murderers flooded the country. There was fear, chaos and hunger. In the midst of that time, our first King Burger was sent to Earth to save us from chaos. He landed on Earth with his red glowing carriage Aurora. On his head, he wore the golden crown.
My God, this is a big scene.
Created by the ancients. King Burger enlightened us with his white magic light. From his sanctuary, he fed us with food, created by the gods, brought prosperity and peace to our people. This is at least a version of the priest of the Burger, who worship King Burger as a divine prophet.
Wolfart, Dawn of a New World, Spring 2021. Coming to a Dreamiverse near you. Yeah, Gabri, it was brilliant stuff. Love the animation. And they just see someone walking down.
Oh, there's more when you press X.
Yeah, just some geezer walking down some sort of cave tunnel. There we go. I am. So,
wow.
So all we got left now is... Oh, by the way, just come back to the Dreams Buds Club. Here is create a puppet for the club. There's a little template where you can make your own puppet, dancing puppet. You can also make assets for the club, so we can add it in there. And if you want to check out all the versions of clubs back to back and the music featured in each club, we've got a dream for that as well, which has been updated with episode 7 as well. So you can see the club, slowly build up with each episode, and check out the music featured in each episode.
Well worth going back for the music as well.
Yeah. Alright. So we've actually still got you hanging around Freaky, or you gotta go?
I need to duck out. I've got work tomorrow, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to jump out at this point. But it's been an absolute pleasure.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
So, there's a blast, my good sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day for you?
Night at this point.
Okay, enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will catch everybody through the week. Hope everyone has a good one. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Peace out, good sir.
See ya. I don't know how much more time you got, Mickey boy, and I don't know if you've.
How much more time will this? Well, I got like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay, so
I've been kind of making the lady wait. That's all right because we're just watching the anime tonight anyways. Not like it's going anywhere. And this is a good time looking at good creations with good people.
Yeah, like we've got basically these music videos, Hidden Gem, and then Blast from the Past. So probably another half hour. But
okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, then let's go on to Hidden Gem, which is Bumbleberg.
Bumbleberg
makes some amazing music. So this creation's featured on another Dreams Brothers, but I can play it again because this is also. Is Jamisona still about? Yep, Jamisona still in chat. So Jamisona made the video, and this is one of Bumbleberg's tunes.
I feel like I used this song for my Haunted Hollows room. I'm pretty sure. I think it was this song. This is a really good song. If someone thinking of, they're all good songs, honestly. Bumble makes some really trappy music, and that's the thing we're missing in Dreams.
Yeah. Bumble's got like a certain style as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know this. I can't explain it. But
it's trap. It's like heavy bass. It's like not dubstepy, but it's like it just goes hard. It's not that like kind of like fantasy music or lovey-dovey music or anything like that. It's just music which you just want to grab a glass of rum and just bop your head to and just kind of just have a greasy time to.
Yeah. Here we go. You know your music better than me.
Oh yeah, I love trap, and he's a trap artist for sure. Not music, honestly, just trap and EDM is all I really know. What do you think those people are in jail for?
I reckon like trap music's probably outlawed there. Maybe.
Hey, what, sorry?
I don't know. What do you think?
It's like EDM. It's dark EDM is a good way to describe it. Dark EDM. And not trap music isn't like you trap out, because there's two types. There's like I guess more gangster music. This is more of the EDM music.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us, Bumble, what do you think trap music is? You're the expert, you're the music god, the Bumble Burke. Oh, it's a quarantine zone. They're in quarantine. Amazing song, I love it so much.
A bit abandoned.
Abandoned, left alone. Well, I guess they have each other 6 feet apart.
But yeah, so yeah, that is a music video with Bumbleback made the music, Jamisona made the video. This is another tune I'm going to remix so we can see the workings of the song.
Oh yes, I know this song.
God, this is annoying as well because of the timeline. Why is it off? But it's so good. I love it. Again, you can hear like similarities to this song we just listened to.
Yeah, I really like Bumba's music because it's just so, it's so original in the Dreamiverse. You really don't hear anything like it. As soon as you hear his songs, like, you know, it's
Yeah. Which is, you know, it's a hard thing to do, to kind of carve out your own little style in Dreams, so when people hear it, they know, you know, that's you.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a good musician.
Yeah, to be consistent like that, it's impressive. To be consistently good, it's definitely very impressive.
This is early into music making stuff, but I really like it. I just love anything with like nice bassy beat. Bass, I'm all about that bass.
I'm all about the bass, more bass, more loving. That's a nice drop right there.
Some good shit, right?
Yeah. I love that click.
Yeah. Works so well.
Drop part's so clean.
Yeah.
I can put a timeline inside your timeline.
Timelines inside timelines.
Timeception.
But yeah, so this is some of Bumbleback's stuff. Got the music collection here in the list, so you can just click on that collection, check out some of their music.
He makes a lot of good music.
Yeah.
He really does. I think, which one was it? It was Pandemic, you said? Oh, if you can check out Pandemic quickly if you got time. That's a dirty song.
It's two. Which one? The Pandemic Part 2
I guess
extended?
we'll go with Part 2. Okay. The normal Part 2.
Okay. Where's the timeline? There we go.
Oh, yes. Short, but so sweet. So sweet.
Still, it's that same style.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Same.
You know things are about to get dirty. Like your bass coming in.
Yes. Give me that bass. Bass. Buttery biscuit bass. Does it seem a little bit slower than the others? The other ones.
Oh yeah.
Just slow down. It seems slowed down a bit more.
Yeah, the tiniest bit. Just makes the weight even all that better. There's your first song in Dreams. You just updated it over time and made it better. That's so cool.
This is thick. Damn, it's thick. Woo. Also, that click inside again.
Yeah.
Help timelines.
So damn good.
So many timelines.
The ending's so good. It's so clean. Yeah, that's thick. If you like thick music, that honestly kind of makes you feel good down there. Bumble's music is the music for you.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice. So, yeah. And only 97 followers, Bumblebark. This is why Bumblebark is the hidden gem, just because the quality of stuff, music they put out, you know, maybe deserves a few more followers.
Yeah, Bumble certainly deserves to be a bigger dreamer, for sure. Sorry to speak over you there, but I completely agree.
Yeah, if that's your type of music, go check them out and you know, give them a follow. Right, on to some more music. This is some big names in this one. So Molecule, M Molecule, He Lets Clues, Black Cat Tracks, Prince Tara, JD Games. Here we go. Let's check this out. Let's rewind it. Let's reset it. I'm gonna play all these all the way through, just for time purposes.
I'm already bopping my head.
It's kind of chill at the moment. Oh, bass.
Yeah, I like this.
Prince Tara on the vocals.
Oh!
It's when it drops.
Yeah, this is awesome.
tune is chill, right?
Yeah, this is awesome.
I'm gonna stop it there before it comes back in. So we go to the next one.
Yeah, let's do it. That's really, really cool. I like that.
I've not listened to this. I've only quickly listened to this, but I'm a fan of Robo Killer just because of the Fallout stuff creation they did, which looked so good. So this is music from the actual music they've made themselves outside of Dreams, imported into Dreams, and yeah. So let's check this out. I listened to it like literally probably 20 seconds of it.
I've listened to it for 30 seconds now, and I will say this is pretty badass.
And
the background suits it perfectly. This is really good.
It's the actual song in YouTube, Spotify. Become one with the machine, distorted fate.
That's a pretty hardcore skeleton, if I say so myself.
Yeah. Would you mess with him?
Probably not. I feel like I would get blown up. To be honest.
Yeah, if I see something with red eyes, I'm going the other direction.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gone.
I'm out of here. Hey, Jammer. See ya.
Yeah, speaking of getting out of here, peace out, Jammer. It was a pleasure. Hope you have a good night.
He's seen the red eyes. He's gone.
Yeah, had to leave. I get it.
It's like a Doom enemy.
Oh, yeah, it does loop. I see.
Yeah, it looks like it's like it mess you up.
Yeah, and not in the painless way too. Not in the painless way. Like limbs getting ripped off, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows it. Look the smug look he's got.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that little smile he's got going on there.
Like, you can't do shit. You can try it.
If you do, you're dead. You become the floor.
You're deaded. You're gonna be deaded. Yes, a Robo Killer.
This next one looks very, very interesting.
Yeah, which one is this? Oh, yeah. So, Once on Radio. Amazing stuff. They do some amazing stuff. Check this out. This is some good stuff. Top quality.
Juxtaposition. Oh. Hey, peace out, War Gobble.
Yeah, see there, War Gobble.
Gonna pop your kid when you get a hit of this. No time to reminisce, let's try to keep it relevant. We're not here to circumvent or beat around the bush. Gonna get right to the point, and the point is this.
They can spit, man, they can spit.
Yeah, this is freaking awesome. This is a different rapper?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
I love this. That's the right.
Since you're done browsing, listen up, it's 2,000 pounds, mouthing FMJ rounds, trying to bring you dreamers upside down frowns, in the form of a particular variety of sounds. Always aiming to raise the bar, glitch, magic, wild odor, aka 1-2-R. Always aiming to raise the bar, glitch, magic, wild odor, aka 1-T-R. Super celestial, hex-proof, unscathed, unscattered. None of that matters, not trying to flatter myself. Real parallel or perpendicular, not as extracurricular, still got the vernacular, spectacular. The blue veins on his brow, vascular. You haven't heard, I'm a bottler, I'm a battler, stick rattler.
Damn.
I make a mean brew.
We should make a rap one day, me and you.
I'd be down. That'd be so much fun. I've never tried. It'd be actually pretty good, I think. Funny, but good. We'd have to make it humorous for sure.
Yeah. That'd be humorous because it won't be good.
Exactly.
There you go. Everyone heard it here first. DHM and Mickey Boy, you're going to be doing a rap track.
DH Mick.
Always aiming to raise the bar, glitch, magic, wild odor, aka 1-T-R. Always aiming to raise the bar, glitch, magic, wild odor, aka 1-T-R. Why don't we take it back and let loose some slack out?
Oh, like that.
That's right, I'm taking. Sorry. I'm a 12-point buck, I'm a stag extended mag, I'm a wanderer, I'm a ponderer, I'm a bulletproof vest monochromatic, but still shining. A mediocrity at its finest, thrice vices, not divided, still multiplying, not subtracting, still adding new radish tracks to the 1TR collection with inflection.
Damn.
I'll say again, that's our direction. Not gonna stop till we reach perfection.
Damn.
Objections.
Any objections?
O-N-E-T-O-N-R-A-D-I-O. This is how we do it when we lose it. Yeah, we go psycho like overrated. We're unabated like never faded. We pass the test, no need to grade it. This track's a class we graduated. Add to the stack, one more creation now. This 20+ songs, 2 albums, 3 breaks last year in. Got 20 more coming from the catalog, so don't you fear, we're still here. Dreams of being the best crew in the room, looking at him right here. We're hopping to get a pop and hot chance you'll find me floating by the chandelier. Looking like it's time to kill. 3 more bars left just to keep it ill. Ain't no faking it, we got the skill. It's OTR, come get your fill. It's your done browsing, listen up, it's 2,000 pounds. Mouthing FMJ rounds. Trying to bring you dreamers upside down frowns. In the form of a particular variety of sounds.
Damn.
Particular variety of sounds.
That must be the One Ton Crew.
Yeah.
Damn. Some good stuff, right? Right.
Yeah, that was dirty. That was crazy, honestly. I really like that.
Alright then, so
Yeah.
I don't know how much time you got left, but we're almost done.
Okie dokie.
If you gotta go, just let me know.
Oh no, I'll wait. Watch out! Don't rush yourself for me.
All right then. So these better days. This is something different. It's got like a modern beat to it, but it kind of reminds me of like something from like 90s or early like 2000s.
Okay.
It's kind of.
I'm pumped.
Do you remember back when everything was simple? Cause I remember those days. Playing tag with my friends was my favorite memory. One life
That'd
to
be
live,
pretty
they
cool,
ain't
though.
proud of me. Now that things have changed, everyone's not the same. People come and go, that's just how life goes. I miss those days, the better days. I miss those days,
Maybe more 2000s.
the better days.
Like the actual like singing.
Remember that the life we live is only temporary. They say cherish every moment with your friends and family. It's easy to say, but all
That's
of my
really
friends
cool.
are gone and family barely
It's different,
calls.
right?
Back
I
then,
think it's
things
different.
were so different.
Now that things have changed, everyone's not the same.
Hey, this is really funny. I like this. This is cool.
Come and go, that's just how
Right.
life goes. I miss those days.
And it's got like a fire beat to it.
I miss those days. The better days. I wish I could go back.
Love this bit, frosting.
I could go back. I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back. I miss those days.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Just oh, we've got two more creations to go.
God. That's honestly so freaking good. I love that. It's
That was
kinda
cool,
cute.
right? It's really cool. I like it.
Oh, congrats on the level up.
Yeah, level up. Yeah, baby. So, just a few more things
Yeah,
to quickly
buddy.
look at. A Blast from the Past, Bowling with Guns. So these are games from the past, which
Bowling.
we're just
with
gonna
guns.
kind of like a reminder of the creations of the past. So
Select the number of players.
one, two, one
Please
player.
check your shoe size.
Go all the way to the max feet size. Have you done that before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get some big ass.
You got some big ass feet.
Wow, you got some big ass feet.
But what was really impressive, like, really cool game, but the replays, it's like,
How do they do that, anyways? Did they literally just like copy the exact shot and shoot it again?
yeah,
That's crazy.
they must have some sort of delay on it and just. But yeah, so Ball of the Guns, everyone's probably played this by now or at least seen it.
Doesn't get any older. I love it so much. This is one of the first stream games I played actually, and I made my feet as big as they can go, and I died when he was like, "Wow."
But yes, that's Bowling with Guns. You know, if you're in the collection, it's just nice.
Good to
just
play with. Good to play with a split screen if you got a friend to play with. It's a really, really good game to play with split screen.
Yeah. And this is an MP winning creation. This is Outpost 60 by Brian Taylor. And yeah, I was really blown away by this when I first.
This one's amazing.
Yeah.
The puppet's the only thing that's a little bit weird to me. I don't know why. The puppet just feels weird to me. I don't know. I think it's so good.
Yeah. And they kept expanding the creation as well. Like, made it bigger.
Did they
and bigger.
really?
Yeah, they started off with smaller, and they just added like almost like sections to it over time.
Wow.
But the thing
That's really, really cool.
But yeah, the thing that really blew me away when I first played this, I mean, it's kind of cool. You got the hologram, like planet over there. But the thing that really blew me away when I come down to here, and there's like a spaceship on the little spaceship.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Here, like that. It's.
How do you fit all this into one scene? It's unbelievable. Honestly, amazing.
I couldn't have seen this at the time because for them, when this was released, this was just like mind blowing. I mean, the things have come a long way since then, but this still kind of holds up. But yeah, look at that.
Just yeah, honestly unbelievable, man. I just imagine like playing Dreams in like the beta and just like checking this out and just because the beta there's some really crazy creations, but everyone is learning stuff.
Yeah.
Like everyone really was learning stuff, and so if this came out when you're learning stuff and you saw this was able to be done in Dreams, you would say, "What the heck?
Yeah.
Like how do you do that?"
Yeah. And at the time, it was probably the best looking thing in Dreams. I think, like I said, things have come a long way since then, and people have put out some good stuff left, right, and centre. But for this is
they didn't have any techniques other people used. Probably they came up with everything themselves. Like they're just learning as they went.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if they got a background in making games or something. I'm sure someone mentioned that, but I could be confused. But okay, anyway, so yeah, is there anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
Well, first off, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. This is a lot of fun. I saw a lot of great creations. They had a lot of great creations. This is awesome.
Yeah, and
it
this
really is.
This is all from the last week as well, except for Hidden Gem and Blast from the Past. Everything else, and your stuff. Everything else was released
So that's cool.
in the last week.
That's really, really cool. And I like that a lot. I'm gonna keep your previous weeks and see what's going on.
Well, yeah. So yeah. So thanks, MickYayger. I'm gonna get used to calling you MickYayger.
The old MickYayger. Thanks for having me, man. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Let's see who we can raid. We've got Joe Ryan or Yada. You can choose.
Let's go with Joe so I can say hey to Joe.
Okay, so we're going to raid Joe. Thank you, everybody. We've gone down to about 8 viewers now, anyway, or 9 viewers, so maybe I should have raided earlier. We've had more viewers. But yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining us. See you later, Harolds and Bumblebark. I don't know if anyone else is still talking in chat, but yeah, thank you, guys. Our hidden gem for the week, Bumblebark. But
yeah, congrats, Bumble. That's awesome.
Yeah,
well deserved.
Yeah, definitely needs more of a spotlight on Bumblebark. But yeah, so thank you, everybody, and yeah, see you in the next one. I'll be streaming on Wednesday, just a normal Dream Surf, and I'll be back again next week with maybe Fleckromancer. I think Fleckromancer might be the guest next week.
Oh, that's exciting.
So yeah, see you guys again, and as always, take it easy, have a good time, and have a good day. Dreamer's dream. Here we go. Let's start this raid. So yeah,
I'm ready. I got my Viking helmet on. I got my axe. I'm ready.
Okay. See you later. Bye.
Wow. Now I can say fuck. Well, that was a lot of fun, brother. I think I'm gonna try and tune into your next streams, buddies. I don't really watch Dream streams anymore, but I want to start doing it again. Oh, he's gone? Huh.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, man.
I thought I'm muting the mic. I was talking to you.
Yeah, no worries.
But
yeah, no, I haven't watched too many Dream streams at all recently, but I want to see your old. I think I'm gonna give it your